And it's the NBA here on GA. It's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And now the opening lineup for Boston. I'm in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Now here's Levine. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got the first points up on the board here for the Bulls.
Yeah, and how about the confidence Levine has? I mean, it feels like he can get these shots whenever he wants.
Horford dishes to Brown. Pass to Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the line. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Wasted no time on that one. Levine's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago. Now here's Schroeder. And the pass to Brown. Going inside, and then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team. Well, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's Schroeder. Passes to Tatum. Brown outside. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Shoots the 3. No good there. And the Bulls going the other way now. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You're right. He take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Here's Levine. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Levine passes the ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Pass to Horford. Ball against Brown. Horford kicks to Brown. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Levine dishes to DeRozan. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Here's the drive. Caruso, no good. Celtics trail by 3. It's stolen by DeRozan and stolen by Horford. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Levine. And Brown throws it down hard.
You know, Smart does a little bit of everything, including finding his wide open teammates.
Ball against Schroeder. Outside Levine. And again, no good by Chicago.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
And you see Tatum using that insane reach on the catch. I mean, he can go get it.
Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. Outside, ball. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Smart passes to Tatum. And the jam by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Levine from deep three-point range. The rebound by the Celtics. Lets it go from deep. And here is Tatum. Here's Schroeder. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the...
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter.
Look who's coming
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
First team foul.
Bulls trail by 3. Ball with it. Replay, just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And it's LaVine that time on the assist by Vucevic. LaVine's got 10 points in the game.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Schroeder dishes to Tatum. Kicks to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. On deep. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
In the corner, Tatum with it. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. It's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Horford the pass to Brown. Horford in the post, guarded by LaVine. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Vucevic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Schroeder against LaVine. Brown outside. Boston needs to get off a shot. Tatum no good.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Now LaVine. He's got 10. Driving in. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. LaVine has a knack for making the defense look.
Ball against Smart. Pass to Tatum. And they get it. Caruso grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 3. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Brown, right side. It's stolen by Vucevic. Throws up. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Brown outside. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A new 14 for Boston. Horford back to Smart from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Ball feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket.
You got to prevent ball from getting a lane. It's that simple, but when you don't, this happens.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. 9-point game. Brown outside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with the 9-point lead.
The Bulls.
Thanks so much, David.
The Celtics, 15.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
On the floor for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center. Bradley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bradley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's Brown on the wing. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And White kicks to Green. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Celtics substitution.
Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Richardson. Cantor, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Cantor. Over Bradley. And too long on the shot. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. White finds Bradley. White looking around. Back to Bradley. And there's the pass to White. Down low. Bradley can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
He hits both from the stripe. The Bulls leading by 7. White dishes to Jones. He kicks it to Green. Passes it to White. On the wing, Jones knocks down the 3-ball. And the Bulls lead by 10.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the opening.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Here's Hernan Gomez from the right block. This shot is good. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside, White. It's Bradley on the wing. And here's White. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the shot goes down. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the layup.
Offensive rebound, Bradley. They kick it out to Green from the arc. The shot will not fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. And it's Williams finishing it off.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Johnson surveying the floor. Outside, White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. That shot, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
They kick it out to Green. White against Richardson. White the pass to Bradley. It's blocked.
There's an intensity to Richardson's team. He puts full effort into it. Loves being that thorn in your side.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. Here's White. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Bradley. Johnson is out there with Green. Then it's White, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. White, good. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Just around the defense to get the shot.
So they foul intentionally. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Team foul.
Here's Schroeder.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Pass to Brown. Into the lane. And finished off by Brown.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Sweet move. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
There's Brown with the 3. Horford kicks to Smart. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. Lets it go from 14.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Brown drives in. Smart, wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls leading by 5. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
And there's the drive. Ball, the pass to Levine. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Levine to the right side. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing.
And guys, the shot selection has not been as good in the second half, and I think that's what's really affecting their field goal percentage.
Tatum draws the double. Outside, Horford. Fades and shoots. The shot comes out. Nice D from DeRozan. Chicago leading by 5. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter.
Remaining in the game.
He dishes it to Levine. Back to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Shoots over Brown. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. So far in the 4th quarter, they belong to 6 points.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Caruso. Levine against Smart. Right side Levine. There's Ball with the 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown outside. Stolen by Ball. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And it's Vucevic missing. Celtics trail by 3. And it's Schroeder in the corner. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Vucevic finds Levine. Back to Vucevic. 4 on the clock. DeRozan for 3. No good. Shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum on the wing. To tie it up. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Smart against Levine. Knocks it loose. The kick out to Ball. Driving the lane. From deep 3-point range. He can't get it to go. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight. All right, David.
defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. So Atlanta will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Alex Caruso is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Levine in at point guard. Young. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Collins outside. Back to Reddish. From deep. No good on the shot. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Now here's Young. And the layup is good off the glass.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Levine finds ball. Outside Levine. Let's go with a 3. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Young against Levine. Oh, a beautiful finish by Trae Young. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Levine, that one's good.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Vucevic with a steal. Here's DeRozan. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
The perfect set of skills to flourish in transition. DeRozan's got it all.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Collins outside. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Capella. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Ball outside. Back to Levine. Pass to Caruso. Ball outside. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's Bogdanovich. All sorts of time. Good. He hits the jumper.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Collins against Ball. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. DeRozan for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading. Levine with a steal. DeRozan with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Ball no good. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ball passes to Levine. And again, no good by Chicago. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Young. Rebound by the Bulls.
Nice move to get inside, but then the D's right there waiting for him.
And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his second basket.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Outside Young. Shoots over Levine. Back to Young. Pass to Reddish. Young with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And the Hawks with another 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Now here's Levine. DeRozan, left side. Right side, Levine. The shot, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They lead by 6.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And so in the game for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in at the 2. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Reddish on the wing for 3. Knocks down the triple. Reddish has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Well, the Bulls shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Levine passes to Ball. Puts one up from 19. Vucevic. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. DeRozan into the lane.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Reddish misses. The Bulls have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Vucevic. DeRozan's got 6. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest, you're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
There's Ball with a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Throws it up high. Bogdanovich up top. Capella finds Young. Puts up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And LaVine, here we go. Uses the glass on the layup.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. LaVine makes it happen. Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
Now here's Collins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's tipped. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. From outside, off the mark. And with LaVine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
BA, Zach LaVine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up.
Ball outside. A minute 39 left in the first half. Pass to Caruso. Now Vucevic. The Bulls need to get off a shot. LaVine with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Herter. Outside Williams. Three-pointer. Here's Jang. And a two-handed jam.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Williams into the lane. There's 57 seconds left in the half. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Gallinari for three. And he buries his first look.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hunter against Green to stop the run. The Bulls with another miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the Hawks with another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Green in the post. Hunter covering. Here's Williams. There's the block. Outside, Williams fires the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Williams. Here's Herter. Sinks it from distance. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
34.
Thanks, Allie. Half.
14.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Over to the left wing from deep, Johnson. Outside, Green. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now.
First team foul.
Young from long range, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Williams against Young. Outside Johnson. Inside. Here's Bradley. Hey, rejected by Capella. Pass to Reddish. The 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Chicago the other way.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the lob. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Ball with a steal. Here's the break. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's hauled in by Reddish. Reddish has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And it's Capella with the jam.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
It's Levine with a drive. And the dunk by Levine.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Reddish from the arc. Ball with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Driving inside. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Young with it, guarded by Vucevic. To the inside. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Ball outside. Pass to Caruso. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. And here's Hunter. There's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
Here's Levine for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Williams against Levine. Inside. Here's Jang. Over to DeRozan. Dang's shot is off. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Pass to Levine. Puts the move on. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bradley, he's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for DeRozan. Green's checked in for Caruso. And it's Jones in for Ball. Now here's Herter. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I love how competitive Lou Williams is. Always likes seeing a small guard attack inside and draw contact.
I count 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. And here is Williams. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, Green out there with Alize Johnson. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's Jones in at the 2. Here's Green. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Bradley, guarded by Capella. Outside Jones. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Young. There's the steal. Pass to Jones. Here's Bradley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Young, the pass to Capella. Collins with a screen on Williams. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to Bradley. Outside, Williams. Now here's Green. Here's Johnson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Caruso comes in for Green. Ball, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Zach LaVine in for Williams. Now here's Young. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovic. And here's Young. Capella, screen on LaVine. Outside Young. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Yep, count it. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Young. And he's 6 for 12 after that one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Stolen by Capella. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. DeRozan is checked in for Chicago. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Ball. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Reddish. Reddish has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovic passes to Young. LaVine with a steal. Ball outside. Driving in. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
It's become pretty clear that if a team's looking to run a fast-paced offense, Lonzo Ball is the perfect choice at the point.
And so Ball nails both of them. It does seem like Lonzo's game is suited to an up-tempo attack, Smitty.
I totally agree, B.A. It gets him into his comfort zone. And when he's in a groove, making plays, scoring on his own, he's a very dangerous offensive player.
And Collins with the slam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caruso. Capella with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Clint Capella.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Here's Reddish. Tipped. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovic finds Capella. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Outside LaVine. From deep. And they get it back. Right wing. Here's Caruso. Sinks the tray.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. LaVine against Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ball passes to LaVine. And the layup is good.
You know, it really helps your team when you take good shots Zach LaVine making an effort.
And so it's Atlanta. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
the starting five for the Boston Celtics.
Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augers, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Takes a 3. Pocket 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Schroeder with the ball. He dishes it to Horford. Brown outside. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
Well, Kevin, he said he wants to see good decision-making out there on offense. He said we can't allow this defense to dig in against us. We have to challenge them with different sets, different looks, and get them moving. And then use our ingenuity to capitalize when they make mistakes. Guys, he is very confident in his team's mentality.
Thank you, David. So, Greg, shooting, their #1 concern coming into tonight.
It's more important that you take good shots if you want to have a chance to make them.
And I think that requires making plays for one another. Move the ball and shooting opportunities will present themselves.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Collins with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Hawks passing it around. Outside Collins. And Boston with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Brown kicks to Smart. From outside, off the mark. Hawks are gone. 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And he drives in. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here's Schroeder. Brown outside. Rebounded by Capella. Now here's Reddish. He's guarded by Schroeder. Young against Smart. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. It's deflected. It's stolen by Brown. Outside, Smart. Brown right side. Back to Horford. Passes it to Brown. Over Bogdanovich. And good. The friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Capella with a screen on Tatum. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Schroeder passes to Horford. And here's Brown outside. Horford dishes to Brown. Back to Horford. Shakes him. The kick out to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Now, here is Young, and finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Schroeder. It's a 3-point game. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Reddish. Fires for 3. And no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Here's Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Horford's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." As they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
The pass to Reddish. And stolen by Tatum. Schroeder finds Brown. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Hawks on D. Brown the pass to Schroeder. Brown feeling it out a bit. Over Reddish. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Bounce pass Young. And stolen by Tatum. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Collins, good.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
Brown outside. Over Reddish. Boston again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Celtics passing it around. Brown wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Here's Young. The shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And the dunk by Horford.
Well, the rise for the alley-oop, just remarkable timing, perfect execution.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Capella with a screen on Schroeder. And Young, here we go for the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Schroeder leading the charge. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Brown.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Now, here is Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young against Schroeder. Outside, Smart. 6 to shoot. Down low. Capella's there. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Stolen by Smart. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Tatum against Gallinari. Now Tatum down to 5 on the shot clock with the drive and slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, thank you, David. Folks.
The Hawks, 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward. Now here's Williams. Passes it to Jang. Back to Williams. Gallinari outside. 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Count the basket. Gallinari's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hawks.
And just a solid all-around offensive threat. Gallinari gets how to generate points.
Neesmith, the pass to Richardson. To the paint. Here's Kanter. Atlanta with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And here is Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Herter. Jang with the ball. He's covered by Kanter. Here's Herter. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Well, Gorgui Dieng as a big man is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Richardson against Williams. Gallinari with the steal. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Richardson the pass to Neesmith. Hunter against Hernan Gomez. Count it. And Gomez has got his first basket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Nobody near Williams. Good on the triple. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Bounce pass from Williams. Molinari brings the double team. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Richardson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Josh Richardson has length, and he's got hops, so on the interior, he can make those shots.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Williams against Richardson. Williams kicks to Zhang. In the corner, it's Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Now the pass to Herter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boston ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Passes it to Neesmith. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Cantor. Zhang defending, just 5 on the clock. Cantor, the pass to Hernan Gomez. A three-pointer, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Herter. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Outside Williams. And Cantor pulls it down.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Richardson outside. The dish to Cantor. Nice move. And Cantor throws it down.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. Tries the spin move. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Richardson against Williams. Richardson kicks to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer showing how easy it can be. And is Cantor aggressive.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta up by 5.
All right. Look who's coming on up to the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Smart deciding where to go with it. Williams dishes to Smart. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Collins. The Hawks leading by 5. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Over in the corner, Reddish. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Tatum, and he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics. Young with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Young against Schroeder. The pass to Brown. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in and stolen by Horford. To the inside. Here's Brown. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Schroeder. The three from Tatum. The rebound by Young.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Dishes it to Capella. Back to Young. Clock at 4. Cranes the three-pointer. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
From deep. And it's Brown missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. They need this. The kick out to Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. They get it back. Back to Brown. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Reddish the pass to Young. And here's Reddish. It's stolen by Schroeder. It's stolen by Reddish. Passes to Young. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
1:16 left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Collins.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Hawks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for John Collins.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of it, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
He takes it in. Offensive rebound. The layup off target.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
What a terrific move that was.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A truly good David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Zach LaVine out there with ball. And then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 4.
And Brown with the stuff. What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his man options.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
It's LaVine with a drive.
And when a giant like Horford comes into your peripheral, just as you're releasing the shot, it definitely makes shooters feel more uncomfortable.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Horford passes to Schroeder. Outside, Brown. Back to Horford. Up top, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
The Browns break out offensively. It could be a surprise to some, but not to me. It's the end result of continuous gains to his shot-making arsenal.
Now here's LaVine. Pass to Caruso. Here's Brown. Back to Tatum. DeRozan against Brown. Now here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And you watch teams try to defend Brown. See, Webb, they're not exactly sure what to take away.
Look, you can't go under screens. He's too good of a shooter now. You play him tight. That triggers the drive. And playing him physical sends him to the line where he's improved as well.
Here's Caruso. And here's LaVine. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Back to Schroeder. Kicks it out to Smart. Down low. Here's Horford. That shot off. Nice D from Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Oh, got that one up quick.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
LaVine against Schroeder. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Having a little trouble finding their legs.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to start. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Smart. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. DeRozan outside. Pass to Caruso. And here's Vucevic. Right side, LaVine. Here's Caruso. Defended by Brown. Here's LaVine for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jacks up a 3. And it's DeRozan missing. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Tries to snap the cold streak. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about 40% shooting from deep. Great clip.
LaVine against Smart. Pass the ball. Beyond the arc. Out left to the wing. Back to LaVine. Ball outside. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The Bulls with another miss.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Tatum can't hit. Chicago leading. Pass the ball. Takes a three. Buries it from three.
And Zoe is feeling it, no question. He only takes these kind of shots when he's in the zone.
Schroeder against Levine. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ball no good. Schroeder with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Horford. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books.
Fans, your Celtics answer. Fans, your Celtics answer.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Out to Schroeder from downtown. Chicago grabs the miss. The open shot, DeRozan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. DeRozan's got his first points of the game.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Schroeder against Levine. Tatum from long range. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. The ball's knocked loose. To the middle. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And here's Brown for 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
But what speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot.
Back to Levine. Fires for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. Pass to Caruso. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Now here's Horford. Defended by DeRozan. Ball outside. Now the Celtics on the move. The kick to Tatum. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
That's a good break. It's tough to connect on those long distance passes.
Levine against Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Smart passes to Schroeder. Horford with it. He's covered by Levine. Levine with a steal. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, the quick hands of Levine. He's creating havoc out there. Excellent anticipation on the steal.
Schroeder against Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Horford inside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. There's Ball with a 3. It's good on the putback. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Levine with it. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to Ball. Back to Levine. Here's Caruso. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Levine.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
Now here's Tatum. Here he goes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. A line change here for Chicago.
Substitution.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Brown passes to Horford. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Bulls. There's 39 seconds left in the second period. Outside, Green. Pass to Johnson. Brown against Green. They double him with Brown. Releases. And it's Green missing. For Boston, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. To the paint. Here's Horford. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. A clear look for Green. Money on the 19-footer. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, take it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
10.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
21.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. On the court for the Bulls, we've got Kobe White, Green out there with Johnson. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Bradley in at the center, filling out the middle. Back to Jones. Inside. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 6. Pass to Jones. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Schroeder against White. Brown with it. Tries a 10-footer. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and getting it done.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll be a second foul of the game. Tatum with a steal.
What hustle from him on defense. Great steal.
Wicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step now. He can blow by guys.
Outside White. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Bradley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Al Horford. That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. White against Schroeder. White with the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, that's the explosiveness of Kobe White. His coaches will applaud his coast-to-coast effort.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
But he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing. Has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Shot's good by Schroeder. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. White against Schroeder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. You can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
White hits them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a coach.
Bulls foul. Tony Bradley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Boston with it. A 12-point game.
Love when guys are alert and aware on D. Great job to prevent the entry pass.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
White for three. From beyond the arc and then some. White's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The pull-up. And there's another one for the Bulls.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Green. Misses off the left iron.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Brown passes to Tatum. And here's Horford. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do, man. Make matters worse.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Back to Bradley. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. On target from range. Jones has got 5 now.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Here's Horford. They need this. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Very concerted effort on Horford's part to bully his way inside and draw contact there. He needs to do more of that. Play inside, get tough.
So he gets them both. 1:16 left in the third. Outside White. And there's the drive. Here's Bradley. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kobe White picks one up.
You will never outwork Marcus Smart. So, look, you can't get lazy on D and don't start fouling.
Good on the second one. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Pass to Green. Driving inside. Horford with the block.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it down.
Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Schroeder against White. Jones with the ball. Now Green. 6 to shoot. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Horford. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Horford's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, when Horford gets the ball down low, he has tons of ways to beat you.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Bulls. They lead by 13. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here.
All right. Look who's coming out onto the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Green, the pass to Johnson. Green against Brown. Pass to Jones. Green with the ball. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Javonte Green, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Schroeder. Smart passes to Brown. Horford, a screen on Green. Brown drives in. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside White. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. And the shot's good.
What a move from White. I mean, that's the kind of handle that makes defenders hesitate.
Now Schroeder lays it up and banks it in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside, Green. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Off with the layup. And that's an intentional foul. Some changes for Chicago.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Brown with it, guarded by Vucevic. And yep, it's good.
Oh, man. Awareness and the IQ of Horford. They're so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Outside Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
This is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job right there. Getting close to the rim and hammering it home.
Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Levine with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
The drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Wow. I'm more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran.
Kick out to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes.
Takes it inside. Horford. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Smart against Levine. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Horford, a screen on ball. Smart. Count it. Good.
That's always option number 1 in the pick and roll. If you have the advantage, score the ball.
Smart against Levine. From deep three-point range. Rebound Boston. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he lobs it up. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And you see Tatum using that insane reach on the catch. I mean, he can get it.
For Chicago, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Levine for 3. The shot misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And stolen by Caruso. Horford with the block.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need a nap.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it on D. The steal numbers are something they have to be proud of.
You have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic show like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up. Those free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
And here's Schroeder outside. And it's Chicago with a board. They led the game at one point by 20. Stolen by Schroeder. Here's Tatum. Yes!
quick thinker. I like how Schroeder used his athleticism on defense to come up with steals.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LaVine against Smart. Outside LaVine. Pass to Caruso. 5 on the clock. Back to LaVine. Oh, deflected. The three is up. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Brown for three. Off the mark. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they
small forward. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Young. Collins, a screen on Ball. Connects from 3-point range.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Levine kicks the ball. DeRozan scanning the floor. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's DeRozan missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Ball, and Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. He feeds it to Capella. Young outside. Screen by Capella. Just 3 to shoot. And the 3 off target. We play just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Vucevic. Shoots it up. Outside Levine. This one for 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Up top, DeRozan. He's guarded by Collins. And good that time.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on him.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
DeRozan passes to Caruso. Collins against DeRozan. Takes it inside. It's tipped.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
A shot by Reddish, no good. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. DeRozan finds Levine. The 7-footer fall.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Pass to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Levine wide open. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Collins, good.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ball kicks to Vucevic. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
Young against Ball. Young looking it over. Outside Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Capella. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And again, no good by Chicago.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back to Young. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. That one good for 2. Young's got 5.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Back to Ball. It's Levine atop the key. Inside. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
It's all tied in Chicago. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. The 10-footer. That one a little long.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Pass to Capella. Now here's Reddish. He's tightly guarded. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. And no good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. A 3-ball. Caruso, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Young is double. Pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. Over in the corner, Reddish. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading by 5. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Williams scanning the floor. Looking to end the run. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for the Bulls.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Bulls. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hunter, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls leading by 8. Jones with it, guarded by Hunter. Rebound by Chang. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hunter on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gallinari kicks to Hunter. The offensive rebound. Pass to Herter. Gallinari outside. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Bulls. Chicago with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Johnson finds Bradley. Gallinari with the steal. And oh, here we go. Gallinari heading to the hoop. Here's Hunter. Back to Gallinari. A 15-footer. Jang dishes to Gallinari. The feed to Jang. In the corner, it's Hunter. 5 on the clock. And taken away by Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. Johnson outside. Back to Green. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the Bulls get it back. Out to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the Bulls with another miss. The Hawks trail by 8. Williams passes to Herter. In the corner, it's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
White drives in, and White slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Going inside. Basket good. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here he's it from three-point range.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside, Levine. The dish to Vucevic. DeRozan for 3. That one, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young drives in. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Lean with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 11.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Shots good from Young.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
Outside, Levine. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And Young, here we go. Right side, Collins. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Ball. Over Bogdanovic. Here's Vucevic. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Young passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Here he goes. DeRozan with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 13. Levine dishes to Vucevic. Here's Ball to the paint. Vucevic to the pass to Ball. He can't get that one. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
DeRozan against Collins. And Young, here we go. Yes, that goes in.
Trey Young.
Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
On the wing, Levine. Into the lane. Vucevic goes back up. Stolen by Collins. It's stolen by DeRozan. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And it's Ball penetrating. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks trail by 11. And that's an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the
Williams against White. Williams passes to Jang. And stolen by White. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, no good by Chicago. Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off. He gets a trip to the line.
And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And White kicks to Jones. Outside, Green. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And the rejection by Jang. White the pass to Jones. And again, no good by Chicago.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Jones against Williams. The pass to Herter. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Deflects the pass. White against Williams. Here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got his first basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Hawks trail by 9, and so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair, and it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Levine dishes to DeRozan. Levine passes to DeRozan. Levine against Bogdanovic. Levine, that's good. And the Bulls lead by 11.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Reddish kicks to Collins. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Bogdanovic wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Chicago leading by 11. Ball from long range. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Zhang comes in for Clint Capella. And it's going Ari for Cameron Reddish. For three, Levine. They get the rebound. Ball kicks to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. DeRozan's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Ball against Young. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Pocket 6. Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. The open shot. Levine. Again, Chicago. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
From deep three-point range, rebound Atlanta. Chang's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The Hawks trail by 13. Young outside. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vucevic dishes the ball. Vucevic the pass, the ball. Can't cash in from close range. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Gallinari outside. Back to Jang. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Ball from long range. Again, ball missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 13-point game. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Levine with it. Feeds the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight.
And the more experience Levine gets, the more his confidence builds, as evidence right there, shooting off the catch.
Young from deep three-point range. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Levine passes to Vucevic. From past the arc, back to Levine. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bulls.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Rebound by Jang, and it's the Hawks' ball, down by 12. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jang. Young outside. He feeds it to Jang. It's stolen by Vucevic. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big mark. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on Two. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
Here's Young after the basket by Boston.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Knocks it loose. Up top, Young. Banked it in off the glass.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Here's Horford. And he buries his first look.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Schroeder against Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's covered closely, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Tatum. The 3. That one doesn't drop. Young with it. Now guarded by Brown. Young, the pass to Capella. Tipped away. Brown with the steal. And here they come. Pass to Smart. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Capella. Here's Reddish, defended by Brown. Young, the pass to Collins. Tries again. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
To the middle. It's tipped.
Atlanta foul. Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tatum against Collins. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Collins.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Schroeder comes with a double team. Bogdanovich laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And that'll tie this game up.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned program.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
And Boston has possession. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Right side Tatum. Smart outside. Tatum passes to Horford. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. 1:16 left in the first. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's Young. Pass to Reddish. Reddish picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. One minute left to play in the first. Tatum against Collins. Down low. And Collins with the big block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Capella. Horford covering. Just 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's gotten his second bucket.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. And here's Smart. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Bogdanovic.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right,
and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5.
And you see Cam's skill in pick and roll situation. His handle allows him to make plays for others.
Schroeder finds Horford. Now Brown to the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Young. Here's Reddish. Here's the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Also, they've been active defensively, applying pressure and coming away with some steals.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Bogdanovic passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And the Hawks with another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, man.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. Pass to Collins. To the left side wing. Knocked loose. All by himself. Here's Smart. Kick out to Brown. Horford outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Atlanta lead. Young against Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovic. Collins outside. Stolen by Schroeder. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And he's going for the lob. Tatum can't hit.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off. And sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Williams against Schroeder. Smart outside. It's hauled in by Herder. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Right side Gallinari. 4-3. The shot comes out. And Boston going the other way now. And Tatum, here we go. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Celtics lead by 1. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. It took him a while to get going. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
We got a line change here for Boston. Ooh, stolen by Kanter. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Kanter. Chang pulls it in.
Here's Kanter. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Richardson goes in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Williams against Gallinari. Hernan Gomez inside. Hunter with some nice D. Now Herder. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Celtics out in front. They lead by 1. Allie, as always, thanks. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Al Horford has been really making it happen today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Taking a look at the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5. Young misses.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Capella, pass to Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Al Horford.
Fearless attacking the heart of that defense. Young is willing to take punishment to get his points.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
And here's Brown for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Young. Tatum with the block. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Schroeder with it. Horford, a screen on Young. Schroeder passes to Horford. Stolen by Capella.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get one up here. It's stolen by Smart.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Young. And he lobs it up top. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Brown passes to Tatum. Shoots over Collins. Tatum can't hit.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful curse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. There's 1:26 left in the third. Back to Williams. Outside Herter. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hey, if Herter can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Pass to Richardson. To the paint. Here's Williams. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Jang. Outside, Williams. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Outside Richardson. There's the drive, and stolen by Herter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Goes back up. Second shot opportunity. Jang gets the bucket. Jang's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Left side, Williams. 4 seconds left. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Williams drops them both. And a deep 3 from Young. The shot won't fall. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Boston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Tatum. The 3 ball. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Schroeder against Young. Collins outside. And Collins with the slam.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. Out to Horford. Tatum, a screen on Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Young with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. And the shot goes in.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Outside, Brown. From downtown. Rebound Atlanta.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Young, the pass to Collins. Inside. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Collins.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Pass to Horford. Brown inside. Oh, sweet move. And it's Tatum missing.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And here's Capella. High post Young. Screen by Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Brown passes to Horford. Excellent D there from Capella.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Collins outside. From behind the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Bogdanovic from long range. Tatum pulls it in. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Driving in. And finished off by Tatum.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop it.
To the paint. Here's Collins. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Outside, Brown. Hey, rejected by Capella.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
.52 seconds left to play in the 4th. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. The 3 is up. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Tatum finds Schroeder. Stolen by Capella.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points. You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Now Brown. Into the lane. Yeah!
separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
With possession here, and so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. All right, guys, what do you think?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Young from long range. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot at team. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith,